So immediately after I posted out the spoilers video already, it turns out we have some more spoilers, and I mean a lot more. A good chunk of the chapter has already been leaked out. So already I'm going to kind of skip around like the actual cover page that we got to see and the start of it, which we clearly got to see like Natsu and Lucy saying, hey, what the big idea of this brand is, like what the hell are you doing? And we're going to talk about all of the other spoiler images that we have got released out so far and all that, which is quite a heavy lot, and some involving the plot as well. So we get to see that Brandish is immediately talking to Natsu and Lucy, explaining the situation to her, and we then get to see Brandish getting pissed off, clearly that she overheard them, and she's clicking her teeth and all that. So she's clearly going to be fighting off against Brandish, Lucy, and Natsu coming into the fight. So that's kind of interesting that she's going to be like going against them. Maybe if like Brandish is going to actually end up taking like Damaria's life or anything like that, that'd be kind of interesting. Or like even just beating her and sealing her away some way. Like I feel like that's what happened. Meanwhile, then we get another picture as well showing off that like a bunch of the people who are fighting like the other characters. We have Mira Jane, which is just getting whacked square in the jaw by Jacob on there. We have Elfman and Lisana going against Argyle. We have like alongside in there we get to see like kind of like all the other characters getting to fight there. Like we got Rogue and Minerva going against Bradman and Wall, like going against it. So like pretty much like some of the stuff that we're seeing is just like, yeah, let's just go against some of these characters and all that, like, you know, they're already going through their fights and all that and seeing how they're doing, and it's like, I feel that's a bit weird if they're like, especially some of these characters and all that, it's like, if like Bradman and like Wall are like easily like kind of like having this fight off between like and being beaten by like Rogue and Minerva, I'm like kind of question to see like how strong they really was in the first place if they're having this much of a struggle and difficulty going against them in the first place. And then the last picture that's being clear, which everyone can tell and all that, what exactly that is and all that, even with the Japanese, is there Natsu being told right there as well, and Gray being revealed that like Natsu is E.N.D. You do not even need the Japanese to tell that, and actually having the summaries as well, we can actually talk about a ton of the stuff that is in this chapter. So we got the summary of what that's been pretty much said. Brandish will spare Natsu and Lucy's life because she is indebted to Lucy. However, she will not spare anyone else and all that apart from the two of them. Like Demaria overhears this and she is disappointed and mad, and she keeps clicking her teeth and all that, ready to use her powers. Like Brandish, I believed in you. The scene with like Brandish and Natsu like continue and all that. Brandish asks Natsu and Lucy to give up because they stand no chance against Alvarez, the army and the power, and the Spriggan 12. August and irony, but Natsu replies, you know, they never know if they don't try it. Or Brandish says you never know how scary the Spriggan 12 can actually be on the like battlefield and all that truly yet. Elfman and Lisana are having trouble against Argyle on the Mira side and all that. Jacob punched Mira and the boots accidentally pops out, making Jacob cover his eyes and all that. Mira and all that saying this guy's strong. On the other side, we get to see what Urza, Makarov and all them are doing. Seemingly that Urza's not met up like with ID not at all and all that, so I'm kind of curious where that's going to be saying. Like everyone is having so much trouble against the Alvarez soldier. On Juvia's side, she's awoke and saw Wendy and Charlotte with her wound healed. Now, I feel like I need to do an actual whole video just on itself talking about that, but it's like, really? Like that, where it's like, she couldn't even stay like dead, or like the whole thing for an entire chapter. Now, I've said it clearly before and all that with like, you know, the moment itself is still beautiful. I really enjoy that stuff there. But my god, like, come on, why is it literally the next chapter that she's back? I mean, I knew it was going to be some sort of healing like Wendy or Charlotte or someone like that being next to her side and all that, and like that was the thing about it, and it just really annoyed me about like that scene itself. And I'm going to do a video about that because I feel like that was really kind of the final straw for me on a little bit of that, where I just have to kind of talk about this moment and that because it's getting absolutely ridiculous. And some of the final stuff that we do get as well on this side, we get to see Gray pummeling the shit out of Impel. Like, my god, he's going at like a wild animal on this guy. Just keeps punching and digging the shit out of him, and it's just like, that is like absolutely ridiculous and all that we get to see that. He's just doing that like crazy and all that. Like, keeps smashing him and just doing this mad like combo and all that, put these gauntlets on him like that, doing all this stuff. And meanwhile on there, we do get to see Natsu as well fighting like one of the Spriggans like somewhere like, near the end and all that, and kind of beating them up and like, and right there I was like, beating up 9 heart of all people, so that pretty much means that, yep, that's it, that's all the guys. So chapter sounds like it's going to have some good stuff in it, like with the whole reveal and everything and some stuff, but ooh, there are some issues on there, and I am definitely going to talk about that. But most of the chapter pretty much stolen apart from the Gray stuff, but I think the best part of the chapter is probably the Gray stuff that we had, like Gray just stomping out Invel from there, and then also as well having the reveal. But then some of the stuff that we've had gotten all that with the brand, like I'm kind of curious to see where the Demaria stuff is going, all that, but we'll have to wait and see like a little bit more about it. But I've got to say, chapter 500 is going to be a mixed one on Fairy Tail on both parts and all that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think about all the like stuff that's out at the moment and all that, Fairy Tail and all that. Curious to see what you think in the comment section down below. But that's all from me. So thank you much for watching as always, and I will see you guys though next time.